We are always looking for, life is constantly changing. And in the changing life, we are looking for holding on to happiness. We cling to happiness. We say we cling to relationships, friends, family, money, power, or position, what you call anatma, in the hope that happiness which we are getting will be everlasting. But there's no such hope because life is constant change. This change will bring out unhappiness in us because whatever we are holding on to happiness will disappear. There is only one way of eternal happiness. You have to go to source of happiness, the eternal fountain of happiness, eternal joy, which is the self, Atma. So then we are able to, we are satisfied, our life becomes meaningful. Holding on to anything in life is temporary. Realizing the self as your own nature, self is the nature of ananda, happiness, bliss, infinite happiness. So that gives us relief. That's where self-inquiry helps. Who am I? Okay, so answer is, so the question comes, it's always 1 minute. So the question comes, I have to find happiness within, but instead of finding happiness within, I'm trying to search for happiness outside. I'll try A, B, C, D, E, F, Z. Everything I keep on trying. Everywhere I find happiness is temporary, eluding. Why don't I go to directly to A, directly to self-realization? Yeah, it is going directly to self-realization. Simple, very simple, and we should do it. But why we don't do it? There's a story of a deer in Himalayas. The deer has a very fragrant scent called kasturi in his umbilical cord area, stomach. So the deer keeps on searching for the fragrance, source of fragrance throughout Himalayas. I've heard that the deer dies out thirst and hunger, but does not find the source of happiness, which is in the stomach area. So what happens to us? Our mind is hmm? The source of smell. The source of smell is in the stomach area, but the deer is trying to find out in the forest, in the mountain, and is not able to find it. It dies. Similarly, the source of happiness is in us. The source of eternal happiness, Ananda, which is of the nature of self, Sachidananda, is in us. Then the source of eternal life, eternal youth, also is Atma. Instead of finding out the source of life within us, we look for that in the outer world. Our mind is always constantly directed to outer world because we have been wrongly told by society, societal conditioning, that look for happiness in the outer world. That's our misery. We don't look within, we look outside. By the time we look within, we have to go through a lot of suffering in the outer world. So don't think that this is wrong. It's also a part of journey until you come to know that external worlds don't give happiness. Most of the people don't turn within. The spiritual journey starts when there's an understanding that external world cannot give happiness. Our sense organs are directed outwards. The sense organs have to be, we have to pull the sense organs, not pull the sense organs, pull our attention from the outer world and take it inwards to the self. That is required. But because of social conditioning, we don't do that. I am powered by consciousness. Consciousness is always there. And it's like example given is a fan is powered by electricity. Fan blows air. So what is the purpose of thinking about consciousness? What is the purpose of finding consciousness? What is the purpose of, if fan thinks fan's job is to blow air, so why should fan worry about electricity? So this is the question. The answer is our true nature is consciousness, but we don't know. Consciousness is just a buzzword for us. Without knowing my nature is consciousness, we identify the body, mind, and intellect, which is limited in nature. Any interaction in society reinforces this. Our mind is reinforced with the societal conditioning. I am man, woman, so and so, and infinite consciousness identify the finite body and mind. Becomes a cause of sorrow. Consciousness itself is fountain of happiness, ananda. So you miss it. So inquiring into nature of my consciousness, who am I, is required to go to the source of our life to understand my nature is happiness, ananda. Now why you have to do again and again? Because we have to interact in the world. Again and again we will get trapped in the world, conditioning by the world. So deconditioning is required. Just like every day morning, when you get up in the morning, you wash your teeth. Why you wash your teeth? Daily it gets polluted. So similarly, to remove the dust of our consciousness, dust of our mind, we may have to repeat it, Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa, or self-inquiry, until we are fully established in consciousness, Atma Jnana. So now, you give the example of a fan blowing air. Why should it think of electricity? Blowing air is equivalent of, in our life, doing some service, Loka Kalyan. So do service, whatever you can, joyfully. At the same time, derive the happiness from the self. This is the reason we have to work on Atmanu Mokshatam Jagaditaya. Any questions? So, giving an example of fan, the fan has to blow air, but without worrying about fluctuations in electricity. Similarly, we should be able to do joyfully and meaningfully interact in the world for Loka Kalyana without being bothered about the circumstance in life. Because we derive power from the inner self, which is the source of all happiness.